there. These caps are done, and you got the seeds there. It looks like somebody ate some of them, though, like a bird got there. See? Like they were eaten out a little bit. But you see the caps, and then right behind it is the seed. Yeah. And then these little white ones here, those are seed too. They're not finished growing, no seed. This one here has like a...
This is sunflower, babe.
Which one?
This?
No. Just tomato plant.
Ano yan sa Tagalog?
Sa Tagalog, hindi ko alam. Ang halaman ng kamatis.
Yeah, very good kamatis.
Yeah.
Look at the sunflower, guys. Beautiful.
This one has a lot of seed. But it also has a lot of eat
Ah,
too.
beautiful sunflowers.
Yeah. Somebody got up there.
That's nice. Good morning, guys. We're going to cut this sunflower because we are saving the seeds, and we will try to roast this. We can eat it. Hello, my love.
Hi, babe. Yeah, I just want to let you know, this flower here, one of the signs of maturity, besides the fact that you're seeing it get really big, the other side of maturity is the withered exterior petalites. Okay, that makes it look like the flower. The real genuine flower, though, are these little flowers. These are the real flowers, or the tunay na bulaklak. The real
Tunay na
ones.
bulaklak. Yeah.
Of the sunflower. Now when you take and brush them like this, you're gonna see behind it.
All
The
the
flower
seeds.
removes and the seeds are right behind those flowers.
Okay.
Okay, that's one of the things of maturity, is the presence of those flowers. You do not have to wait for all the flowers to fall off to start collecting them. The other side of it is that
Getting yellow.
it's getting yellow on the back, I bet, and there's a couple brown spots.
Look at
You want to see that. You want to see the yellow in the brown spot. That's normally when it's at its most mature point. Okay. Two reasons to get this down now is we don't want the birds getting to this one. We don't want them getting first dibs on it or eating it first, and we don't want the squirrels getting to it either. That's the other reason. So I'm gonna cut about right here because I want to hang it too. This one most likely will need to hang to dry it out a little bit more. I want to hang these.
Try your hand.
There we go. Okay. Now, in the process of wanting to hang it, because I'm going to want to hang and tie it, I'm going to cut the leaves off,
Okay.
but I'm going to leave a little bit for the grip of the rope.
Okay.
And actually, this is a very learned way of doing it. Okay. I learned this actually from other YouTube videos too.
Can I see my neck? Can I touch it?
Yes.
Pick it higher, please. I see. Ganun pala siya.
And you'll see all those seeds behind it.
Oh.
You see?
Guys, gusto kong ma-spray siyang kainin to. Ito kasi nakakain to. Ito to, nakakain yan. So, diba? Tada! Okay.
So,
Okay.
that's one of the reasons. We'll take it over here.
So, as you can see, we have a lot of sunflower now. So, Ito siya. Ayun. Ayun din yung kabila. Ito din sa kabila. Ito din. Ito. So, ayun yung
Yeah,
sunflower
the other
namin.
one that looks very overdue is this one. I'm not going to ladder this one too much.
Okay.
But as you see, all the little baby
Mm-hmm.
flowerets there.
Mm.
The real flower of the sunflower are these flowers. I just picked up a group and there's some seed right up under that.
Mm. So you're going to cut that too?
Yes.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
see all the inside's corked up pretty much.
Can I see it?
So it's gotten its full use.
Mm.
You see it's turned woody like.
What do you like?
You know, not the fresh, fleshy.
Okay.
So it's been pretty used and you'll see that it's getting yellow. And yellow towards the back.
That's how it is. Okay, can I see more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Andun po siya. Oh, papakita ko lang siya, guys. Ayun.
And these seem to be the whiter sunflower seeds here.
Beautiful.
A very light sunflower.
Ah.
So some can be very light, some can be dark. The darker ones, from what I hear, are richer in the oils and emollients, nutrients.
Okay, ito po siya.
But-
Tatanggalin natin yung bulaklak niya. Yun yung seed.
But
Imagine kung meron kang ito yung mga mo. So, itong mga seeds na to, pwede mo tong kainin.
mhm.
Ito yung sunflower seeds na kinakain natin. Pero, kailangan siyang mag-mature para maging ma-roast siya. So, pag na-roast mo siya, pwede mo siyang kainin. Ayan. Or, pwede daw siyang itanim, sabi ng asawa ko. So, ito po
Yeah.
siya.
They can be, you can take a few and replant them.
Okay.
Or you can, depending on the breed you like. If you like the white seed, you want to get the white seed ones to grow more of those. If you like the dark ones better and you want those, you could. But all of them are good. Either way.
Very good. Okay.
Okay.
So, guys, nakikita nyo to. Ang tunay pala niya na, hindi ito. Hindi siya. Ito pala talaga yung bulaklak niya talaga. Nakikita niyo. So,
That one there is almost ready, but not quite.
okay. How about there, babe?
As you see, the petalettes are still there.
Uh,
Okay, functioning. You'll see it's not completely fertilized in the center area.
okay.
But you have most of it.
Mm.
Okay. Give it a few more days. I'm sure that they're going to change.
And
over.
what
It's probably
insect
been
help
done.
them to mature, babe?
Well, any type of pollinator.
Like bee.
We have regular bees here, and we have wasp. One out of the wasp family, like a hornet, that kind of got on this. He looks like he's in the like the yellow jack bumblebee or wasp family. He doesn't look like a regular bumblebee or queen bee. In fact, here's one right here flying around it now. If you were able to catch him landing, then you get an idea of the guy who's pollinating these.
Okay.
But
So
they're
how
not the
about
big
the
ones.
other, babe?
They're not the black hornet.
Okay.
Now this one here is overdue, but he's very small. You see, he's already got some yellowing. He got the black dots in the back. His petalites are totally withered. He might not be as successful of a story. He might have died a little early because of pinch up here.
Yeah.
The weight of the pinch could have caused him to go like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna cut him down anyway,
Okay.
and we can see what we have here. Okay. Yep, here's the petalites are all died off of it. You can see the flowers here, they are all dried. You can go behind here. If you go behind, you'll see they're not all seeded. Like right here, there's no seed back behind these guys.
But there's some a little bit only.
Yeah, only some.
Because I remember this plant of sunflower, it was weathered from last time tornado.
Mhm. Yes,
Yeah.
from the last tornado or hurricane.
Yeah, hurricane.
Yeah, we get more hurricane here.
Hurricane pala, hurricane.
Yes, and in the season, a lot of the hurricanes come off the back end of the tornadoes that are southward to Florida, but by the time they get up here, they're normally hurricanes. You know, strong winds, gusty winds, and yet the pedal lights went. That could be because it was pinched and distressed.
Mm.
That could be one of the reasons.
Mm. The other, babe.
So that's the only thing over here. Let's look at
Not
this
yet.
one. If you look, come here. As you look, this one's not ready. You'll see an odd thing here. You'll see another set of pedal lights growing in the middle there.
Mm.
That's odd. I've never seen that before. But you have two sets of pedal lights. You have the exterior pedal light on the outside, and then you have right here on the inside another one growing. So this one here, I don't know what's going to become of this one.
Mm.
Okay. This one's the same as the other one. You have half of them fertilized. These have died down already.
Yeah, but still working.
Still green, so I'm not going to pull this one. This one's not getting pulled
Oh,
today.
babe, what is this? Babe, what insect is this?
Okay, this here is a shell from a cicada, from a locust. And this is what happens when locusts are getting into the next size and they grow, they shed their skin and they leave it behind. And then as they do, they go in their new size and they fly off.
Okay.
So this time of year we have cicadas here, which means we also have mud daubers or cicada killers.
Mm.
The cicada killers are not the guys who tend to pollinate these. They're after this particular animal is what they're after.
Okay.
And what they want to do is take it to the ground and feed it to their larvae or their babies. What do you say? For next year. This one looks pretty good. It's pinched right here.
It's pinched again because
Yep.
they
But-
don't, babe.
It's pinched, but see, right here is pretty fertilized. You can see, okay? So this one here is going to be slightly distressed. It might die a little early, but right now it's green. I'm going to leave this one alone for now.
Mm.
But either way, I could hang this one. I could choose to hang this with the other ones and brown it that way too.
Mm.
Okay? Yeah, we have a new sunflower though coming up today.
Coming out, this one.
Okay, here we go. You want to know who your pollinators are? We have them right here.
Okay.
They just flew off because I scared them. But he might return. Give him a chance to return. And they look like little bees. They're very tiny.
Mm.
There were 3 of them.
Okay.
Yeah. So just to give you an idea, these are not ready yet,
No.
and these aren't. See, I'm looking at the backs, and I'm seeing that the backs are
Babe, I
green.
tie this. I don't know where's the... Can you please help me to tie this? Milo?
Mhm. Yeah, it probably snapped. We'll have to get
Yeah.
the rope aside.
Okay.
That's all the pulling I'm doing today.
So, ito po siya. Ito na yung pollinator niya. Ayan o. Ayan. Sila yung tumutulong para mag-mature yung sunflower. Nakikita ninyo, yan yung ano niya. Ayun. Ayan. So, ito na siya, guys. Ito din siya. So, as you can see, marami kaming sunflower. And, dahil nagcut na kami, so, we're expecting, ito po siya, ayan, nagpo-pollinate siya. Ayan. Beautiful. We have a successful sunflower planting this year. Unlike last year, hindi talaga siya lumabas. Yan. Doon, tinatali ng aking asawa yung sunflower kasi para hindi siya matumba. See kung gaano katangkad yung sunflower na yun. Ang asawa ko ay 6'1". So, Mas matangkad pa sa kanya. 10 foot back. Kung straight yung sunflower, 10 foot.
Yeah, one of the pollinators landed back in that flower. So
Yeah.
you already got a
Same
picture
here,
of it.
babe. I had
You
it. Yeah. Okay. There you go. So, ayan na siya. Ito na.
Okay, for this particular moment, what we're going to do, since we've already taken down 3 of them, okay, we're going to tie up. Now, the purpose of tying them up is just to give them time to dry and not let the squirrels attack them. We're going to tie them up. I'll hang them in the shed, and this way it'll give them a little bit more time to dry. The other reason is because we did just have a major hurricane rainfall, so they've been drenched at the same time. And because of that, these are not, you know, they have a lot of moisture in them right now. And also it'll give them a little bit more time for their maturity process if anybody is not totally mature. But from what we can see, they're very mature.
Oh, what's that?
These are black bugs. That's the reason why I'm clipping the leaves. They tend to like to hide behind the leaves. Sometimes wasps do too. They like to hide up under the back leaves. So the idea is to remove these as much as possible. See, look at that. I have a spider. I have another bug. And you just want to eliminate as much possibility of pests hiding up under these as you're trying to dry them. I mean, they're not going to dry forever, maybe a couple days, but we just want to get the excess water to come out of them in a safe place.
And that's before we will bake them, babe, right?
That's correct. You want to
Okay.
do this before you bake them, before you put any aside for seed to plant next year.
Okay.
This one here, the same situation. Check for pests. You see little creepy crawlies. They like to hide up under this part of the flower. Normally wasps, though, is what you want to watch out for. They tend to just like to get up under there. So I want to make it not as much opportunity for them. Some of them are, like we already seen on the older one, there was quite a few pesky babies up under there. Okay. As you notice, as I clip the leaves off, I'm not clipping exactly to the stem, just because I may want to use the rope and tie. I want to tie near those areas. Some people like to use scissors. You can use scissors if you prefer. I prefer to use a utility knife. That's just my style. You know, for me it's convenient only because I've went to the toolbox and grabbed it out. Just want to shorten them a little bit. And like that. And like this. Everything else looks good. There was one up under there. Okay, so that's the first thing. The other thing I want to do is brush the flowers off.
Baby.
Now here. Here, there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to minimize where possible seed can fall. I don't want sunflowers growing anywhere in the yard at any given particular point, because that's what they will do. If a seed falls and it gets to dry out, it will start regrowing. It'll grow amongst weeds and everything, and you will not know it's a sunflower until it's already 6 feet tall. So this is a beautiful one here, though. And as you see, I'm just lightly petting the flower away, is what I'm doing. I'm not going into it hard now because I'm not trying to remove seed. That's not what my purpose is here. Okay.
Beautiful.
Maybe take a few of these petalites away. Just a few. Don't want to take them all, but just a few like that. That's a beauty there.
Yeah. Look at this. How big it is. Nice.
There. And I'm sure the story is a little different with each one. But as you see, I'm just brushing those flowers off slowly. That is the most mature one.
Yes.
This one and that other one, which I think the birds and the wind and everything kind of got to it because it was upward and the rain came down so hard last night. But I think that finished, plus it was facing up for like a week or so. So the birds probably land on it and decided, oh, here's a meal. I'm not sure that squirrels could go up that high and grab him because he's out in the free open. I know we do have a history of a lot of birds. And that plays a part in all of this. Now, look at that. All on the edge are seeds. And I'm just removing the flowerets, the little ones. Oh, and you're getting all this nice seed underneath it. And this baby here was really fertilized. Look at that, she's packed. If you're a person who likes to eat sunflowers seeds and you like to roast them and eat them for a snack or put them, you know, pack them in your kids' lunch or something, if they like them, then this is definitely the thing to do. You'll get plenty of each one. And really the nice thing in this area here, in this climate, they don't require a lot of nursing and nurturing. You know, just make sure the roots have plenty of room to grow. That's the main thing you want to do. Yeah, now I'm trying to get to the tighter petalotes. These are probably not complete and that's why they're tight. But normally once they're mature, they brush off pretty lightly. Pretty pleasant to brush off. You don't have to fight them as much. Yeah, and just like I concluded, these are really tiny. They're not mature, that's why. These here, evidently they fertilized kind of late, so they're really tiny. And these are the ones that fertilized earlier, and they're big. But as you see the back, they're yellow. The flower's pretty mature, the petalotes died, and withered, I should say. And there you have it. Yeah, they're very easy to come off this one. This one's very mature. There's not much to take from this one. I think they've been helped by nature, by the birds. Okay, so now the tie up. Okay, tie up is simple. I'm just going to group the three together for the tie up. I'm going to go behind those little hooks that I left. You know, like for example, right here is a good spot. Nice thing is the stem is pretty rough and strong, so you can just go right behind them. The stem is not a slippery stem. If you have a nice straw-like rope, it'll have a strong, very strong grip. Make a knot. And they should be able to hang as a unit. Okay? Now these I'm gonna just take to the shed.